This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update from Monday, December 9th, 2013. I'm Dawn Paris. A 21-year-old motorcyclist is Barbados' latest road fatality. Xavier Brandon Harris died after his motocross crashed on St. Patrick's Main Road, Christchurch, around 6:30 yesterday evening. Harris, who lived at Monroe Road, Valley St. George, died on the spot. Police say they're investigating the cause of the accident. The legal system needs to do more to protect women, and men need to learn to walk away, forgive and move on when they think they've been wronged. That's the view of CEO of the Barbados Investment and Development Corporation, Leroy McLean. He was speaking as the National Organization of Women held a motorcade and rally over the weekend. The National Cultural Foundation has been instructed to find a way to make the National Independence Festival of Creative Arts more marketable outside Barbados. Culture Minister Stephen Lashley says the NCF has to find a way to package NIFCA better. He spoke about it briefly at the NIFCA Awards ceremony on Saturday night, where dozens of people were awarded for their entries to the festival. Among them were Adrian Green and April Thomas, who both received the coveted Prime Minister's scholarship. Jason Hope took the Prime Minister's Award for Originality. And speaking at another event this weekend, Minister Lashley said the cultural industries will have to help Barbados through the economic crisis. He says the sector is proving to be key, and he believes this weekend's Hennessy Artistry Show is a good example of how much cultural industries can assist the economy.
And it tells you that even although we are still seeing a global recession, that the cultural sector remains extremely buoyant. Persons still want to have a good time. They still want to respect artists and show that they can support artists. And I think that this is really good for the economy. It is really now for the private sector to really seize the opportunity. We hear, for example, persons looking for areas to become involved in entrepreneurship. And I believe that this sector, the entertainment sector, is an area for that to happen. And this is living proof of it.
Hennessy Artistry, now in its 5th year, featured local act Nexix and some of the top reggae and dancehall artists, including Morgan Heritage, Junior Kelly and Mavado. In sports, the West Indies under-19 squad is cutting its tour of Bangladesh short for safety reasons. The West Indies Cricket Board took the decision after an explosion near the team's hotel in Chittagong on Saturday. Arrangements are being made to fly the players back to the Caribbean as soon as possible. The West Indies had lost their first game and were scheduled to play a total of 7 matches in the series.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
McInerney Quality and Consolidated Finance invite you to trade in your old car for a new one. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. That's right, all trade-ins are welcomed. Any make or model we'll trade towards your new car. Plus, you get 2 years free insurance when you purchase a Kia, Mazda or Ford. And with on-the-spot financing by Consolidated Finance, you can drive away with something new. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. All trade-ins are welcome.
In the region now, some pensioners in Antigua and Barbuda will have to start making contributions to the country's medical benefits scheme from next month. The new rule applies to people aged 60 to 69, and the Pensioners Association isn't happy. President Eddie Hunt says they won't take the decision sitting down, and there will be some action between now and January 2nd when the measure takes effect. He says it's the latest privilege to be stripped from elderly folk in Antigua and Barbuda. And regional leaders will be among 60 heads of state or government who will attend a memorial service for Nelson Mandela in Soweto tomorrow. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamra Persad-Bissessar will attend in her capacity as CARICOM chair. Other heads of government representing CARICOM will include those from the Bahamas, Guyana, Jamaica and Suriname, while Grenada will be represented by its Deputy Prime Minister. Haitian President Michel Martelly will attend the state funeral on December 15th. South Africa's first black president died last Thursday, and South Africans have been paying tribute to him ever since. Over the next 8 days, a series of events will commemorate Mandela, who steered his country out of white minority rule. And that's our 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon. In the meantime, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris.
Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.